my first time being here in Sweden. Hands up!
My name is Joey Badass. Where it comes from is badass summer times, chilling with the homies and all that. Yeah. How I started is that, you know, it pretty much was already embedded in me. Like, I feel like I actually did some rapping in my past life, but you know, that's a story for another chapter. But in this life, it started from like, you know, listening to hip hop music. Like, you know, I was exposed to it at a very young age. And then by the time I started going to public school, I was exposed to poetry. So that's pretty much where it started. Like, you know, in the classroom, I would write a lot of poems, but my poems always sounded like raps. So like, you know, and my teachers used to always like, you know, be very enthused about like, you know, my poems and things like that. I was just like, you know, the kid that everyone was cool with. Like, and I've always been that kid since elementary school, cause like, I always connected to all sides. Like, you know, I had the nerdy friends, cause I was in the smartest class, and then I had the cool friends, cause like, you know, I always dressed well and shit, so, yeah. I mean, and at the same time, I was the only child, so that affected my school life. Because like, you know, me being home all alone, when I go to school, I want to be surrounded by a lot of people. Well, the album is called Before the Money, and basically, what I want to accomplish with it is like, you know, I wanted to, I'm making it like, is the soundtrack to anyone who like, you know, is chasing the dream. It started with Capital Steez. He was 2 years ahead of me, so when I got to high school, he was already in the 11th grade. When I met him, I started connected to him a lot because like he was the only person I've ever met in my life that like, that I seen like, you know, so much similarities with. Like I kind of see myself in him, you know? Like he was like, I always felt like he was an older me. He was like, you know, a super wordsmith, you know? Like he even showed me how to weave words better, you know? Like I came to him already rapping, and then like, you know, he was excelled more than I was, and then, you know, he showed me a little more tricks. And then, so it basically started with that, you know, us just linking up together in the hallways a lot, and then we started drawing in more people. Like, you know, they came CJ Fly, you know, came Diamond Lewis, and we used to cut class and then go inside the auditorium and just have like, you know, rapping ciphers and shit like that. In the beginning, we was very inspired by our future. Like, you know, when they basically showed us that, you know, how the whole group thing, like, you know, could be successful, we was like, yo, East Coast, bro, East Coast, Beast Coast. Like, we gonna show them how to really do this shit. I have weird dreams. I just had a dream that I was battling this white pigeon. Exactly. And then I had another one. I woke up in the hotel room that I was at, and my nose was just bleeding. It just wouldn't stop bleeding, like so much blood. And it felt so real. Like I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's crazy.